And the Who Dat Nation. We need Eric McCoy. I think he's 100% healthy. We do realize that I think Eric McCoy has 2 years remaining on his contract. A large degree of the Saints' success is based upon Eric McCoy remaining, and not getting hurt like he's missed 20-something odd games the last 4 years. That's not good. That's not good. So, and the Saints don't really have a bona fide veteran backup center. Torrey Simpkin in his second year is here. We don't have a Luke Fortner type yet. Maybe the Saints are, going to free agency, or I don't know what they're going to do. Perhaps they do like they did last year and trade for a Luke Fortner type prior to the season and opening. Regardless of not, it's going to be interesting to see how it works. But anyway, let's hear, shout out to Terron Armstead. And this is his show to set. He had recently today had Eric McCoy on as a guest. Let's hear what he had to say.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
What's going on? I could be on the set. You can hear me?
I got you now. Listen, E, you got too much goddamn money to not have no Wi-Fi. All right. So I need you to get it together.
Listen.
Too much. I can see your contract. Google. It's a quick Google search.
You know how all right.
Yeah.
You know how Comcast is. They be tripping.
Oh, he threw Comcast out there. Oh, man.
Comcast, Cox, AT&T, all that. Let me come back inside and make sure. I'm trying to do it outside. But we here now. We ready.
Go to the west wing. Go to the west wing of the house.
Get it together, Eric. Come on, man.
So I ain't my house not a mansion like yours, my boy.
Go to the west wing, bro. The east wing always a little static,
All right. You would know.
I got some square footage.
Yeah, I know.
I got a little bit. All right, E, how you feeling, man? How you doing? How's off season?
Man, it's been good. I've been in New Orleans pretty much full time. I had my second kid. So I've been locked in around here. Yeah. My second kid.
Congratulations, Eric. Didn't know that.
Had a second child, so please drop the congratulations for your love.
Yeah, let me get the little clapping going on here for you. Shout out to that brother.
Did that. They kept me in New Orleans. Training and all that good stuff. Coming off the bicep last year, I feel like it was a good opportunity for me to really hit that weight room strong again, and have a full off season to develop, because I feel like I've had one in probably 2 years. So that's been the main part of it. It's just being here, working out, taking care of my kids, and staying ducked off. Got you.
Again, congratulations on the new blessing. Beautiful addition to the family.
Mm-hmm.
How's the bicep right now? Where are you?
Oh, I feel great. Okay. I got cleared. I think that was the middle of March, somewhere in there.
Good.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm more than back in shape. I'm probably in the best shape I've been in 3-4 years.
Okay.
I've been in probably 3-4 years. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's a good game.
Like I'm getting back to how I was in my youth before the injuries started stacking.
Right. Okay.
And that's what this offseason has been about, is grinding on the low, doing my thing, and looking for an opportunity to get and stay healthy.
For sure.
So.
Sure.
That's good news.
It's a grind, man. I know from experience. You was right there. You saw front and center with me dealing with the injuries. When they start to stack up and you feel like you can't really get into your groove, how tough is that mentally, and how do you handle it?
Oh, bro, I'll be the first one to tell you that it's the worst. Last year I played in 7 games, tore my bicep. Cool. Missed the rest of the year. The year before that, I had to repair bicep. Same thing.
Yep.
Miss a lot of time. And I feel like when you miss that time, like you don't ever really truly establish yourself like on a roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, it's easy to go out and ball 1 game, easy to go out and ball 2 games, but to string them together back to back, dealing with injuries, like it's hard. You don't get in that flow state. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what ball is.
Mm-hmm.
Play by play and game by game.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not in that flow state, and you see the guys going out to practice, and you see the guys competing in these games, and you're in the training room, what does that do to you mentally, and how do you stay involved and engaged to help the team?
That's a great question. I feel like as a captain, like, number one, that's my duty. Like, I have to stay involved with the team. I have to stay involved with my brothers. Because they selected me for that role. They didn't have a contingency on, if I get injured, I'm not a part of that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's my duty. That's my job. So I'm going to treat it as such. But I feel like it's taking care of the young guys, making sure they're building themselves up, and then building up the other guys in the room that are leaders as well. Tolly, C's, Dave, which great signing by the way. But building those guys up as well to where it's not all on my. If I'm not actually on the field, like it's hard to have the impact that you want to.
For sure.
And that's that part is mentally taxing. Because you want to have this impact, you want to have this say, you want to have this influence on your teammates, but it is just a little different when you're not playing, and that's the reality.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know,
I give you that.
Experience again. We ain't even got to get into that. A lot of change has happened in New Orleans with the roster, with the culture. You don't have DeMario Davis in the locker room right now. You don't have Cam Jordan in the locker room right now. What is the energy in the locker room? What is the feel for this New Orleans Saints team?
Yeah. Well, first I want to say congrats to DD. You deserve it. For
sure.
But I would say, man, that there's a lot of excitement around it. I mean, you have a nice combination of guys that are veterans, like you got me, Grando, C's, Dave. Like you have guys that are older.
Grando got to step it up, bro.
We're young. This is the youngest our team has been probably since I've been here.
That's true.
And so, but even amongst those young people, you have people that are becoming leaders in that. I mean, Tyler's in his second year, and he's really taking on a big leadership role on the offense. Yeah, and I think we made a lot of good moves this offseason. I loved our draft. I love the guys that we signed in free agency. And I like us. That's all I'm gonna say. Is I like us. There has been a lot of change. I'll be the first to say it. It has been a lot of change. I mean, I'm probably the second or third longest tenured dude on the team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the league though. That's the league. It's a young man's league. It's a young man's game. At a point, they're gonna push your ass out too. That's just part of it.
I always use the Sean Payton train analogy. You
What's
know
it?
what I mean?
What's this?
You don't remember that one?
What remind me?
The NFL is like a train, right? We all have the opportunity to get on it, and either we're gonna get off it or they're gonna kick us off it. but we still got to enjoy it. We still got to enjoy the ride.
That's our ride, though. Yeah,
that's a fact. Sean got too many analogies in isms.
That's a good one, though.
Too many.
That's fair.
Too many.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's talk about the draft. Say you like the draft. Have you had a chance to connect with any of the draftees? And I know it's early. I haven't even hit the field yet, like football sense. But is anybody standing out to you, like the way that they carry themselves, their professionalism? Has anything stood out to you?
I mean, obviously you got Jordan Tyson. Gets twitched up, bro.
Yeah,
that boy's twitchy. Twitchy.
Yeah. He's twitched up, bro.
Twitched up. So I'm excited for what
he lightning the ball.
We drafted the D lineman in the second round. I haven't got to, I ain't got to know him too much. But then we drafted the tight end, and we drafted our boy Jeremiah Wright. And I think both of those guys would be great players for us. Belt, Georgia Cat. I'm always in on Georgia Cats. They come from a program where the boys work.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, and he be working.
Yeah.
Then my boy Jay Wright, big bodied, sweet feet.
Watch out, Cecil.
And he just transitioned to offensive line. I think that was 3 years ago. He's a D lineman before that.
Yeah.
And just to see the amount of progress he's made in those 3 years, I'm excited for the progress that he can make going forward.
Me too.
That's what I can think about off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But
Salad better watch out.
Competitors, bro, and some dudes out there to be some ballers for us.
Yes.
That's plenty. You spoke about Dave. You mentioned his name a couple of times. Talk to me about David Edwards and what he brings to the Saints.
Man, I think that he brings a unique blend of athleticism, physicality, play strength, and honestly, intelligence. He's normally, y'all people that aren't sinners love y'all to death, but y'all ain't got to think too much. Y'all just listen to what I say and y'all vibe out. Y'all go ball, whatever.
For most tackles, for most nonsense. Yeah. For me, I saw that game a little different.
Locked in.
Damn right.
But he's making pre-snap reads. Is it too high? Is it one high? Are the linebackers gonna bump because it's one high versus two? He's on it, bro. He's on it.
I know you love that. Love that.
I'm all in on it. I'm all in.
Yeah.
And he's a great teammate. He's a great dude to be around. So I think that he's one of our biggest offseason additions. I'm a big fan of the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to hear that.
Yep.
I'd love to hear that.
That's good.
I'm sure you guys will be going to Rock and Saki soon or Desi Vegas or something. Let me know. I might be able to pull up and grab me a plate. I was just in New Orleans this weekend. Was at Rakasaki and I went stupid.
Stupid. Listen, I don't know if you like Caribbean food, bro. It's a little spot called Queen Trinity Lisa. I don't know if you had it while you was here. Probably my favorite restaurant in the city, bro. And it's a lot of restaurant. It's over back behind the Rainbow. I think that's on South Carrollton, and where Airline turns to Tulane.
What's it called?
Queen Trinity Lisa.
Never heard of that one.
Wow, no, I never heard of that.
I never heard of that one, but I will. If is that Boswell's? Y'all let me know in the chat. But my favorite Caribbean joint is in Slidell. It's not even in the city. It's called Caribbean Market in Slidell. Y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, put one in the chat.
You know, I be on the food. You know, that's kind of my thing. Yeah. You know, I got high opinions.
Keith Lee.
I am. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do when I'm done. I'm gonna go be the Keith Lee, but I'm gonna stay big.
No,
don't do that. Don't do that, dog.
No,
don't do that.
I guarantee that you're gonna get that weight off you when you're done. I'm telling you.
I know it. I got to.
Yeah, I was only there for the weekend. My twins had a tournament at the convention center. I ain't bothered none of y'all. We were pretty busy, but I hit Rakasaki. I hit Blue Oak. Blue Oak went crazy. I'm telling you.
Tyron, they got a Blue Oak hat.
I got
he a
turkey
supporter.
sandwich. They had this, bro. They had this gumbo with potato salad. Never heard of it before in my life. I think they made it up complete. It was crazy.
Never been to no Blue Oak.
Y'all put it in the chat. Nobody put.
I'm from New Orleans. I never heard of that, but
it's
I'm
white
have to
people
get on
doing
one
that.
over there.
And it was incredible. Dog, I never thought about that in my life.
Gumbo and potato salad together.
Fire.
So, man, crazy. I had that. I had what else I get from that place, man?
That boy said they had white people do that.
Milk.
Ooh.
Dog.
Ooh.
You gotta. Yeah.
I ain't had that one.
I'm glad Blue Oak not here, bro, in Dallas. It'll be bad for me.
Dangerous for you?
It'll be bad for me.
I get it. Bro. It's a great food city.
Let's get back on top. We can talk food for.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, y'all cut that out.
Back on schedule. Tyler Shough.
That making me hungry.
What difference? Do you notice any differences from his rookie offseason compared to this year offseason?
Two biggest things are confidence and leadership. Whereas last year you had a guy that was in the huddle, taking command a little bit, to a guy that is fully in command of the huddle now. A guy that on his own, when we were having a bad perfect play situation, was like, yo, we running the whole joint back. You don't see that. You don't see that too often.
For sure.
And especially in this New Orleans heat, boys be like, it's all right. So I think confidence and leadership have been the two biggest things. And, in different areas of sports, people talk about a sophomore slump. But I think that he's going to have a sophomore rise. So I think he is talented. I think he is a great leader. And he's one of the boys. So I'm full on the Tyler Shough train.
I am too, bro. I am too. I'm a passenger. I'm a proud passenger on the Tyler Shough train. He's impressive, dog. Is his presence. He's confident. He's sure of himself. His accountability is fire. It's great. It's great to see. It's great to see.
He got
another.
On my back.
And now he has another weapon in Jordan Tyson that you're telling me super twitched up. So that's gonna be exciting. Very exciting. Before I let you go, E, I need your thoughts on my two young tackles. How do you see them in Kelvin Banks, his second year, Dally, his third year, his third off season? What are you seeing from them?
Dogs. I think just straight up, I think they're two of the most physically gifted offensive linemen I've ever seen in my life.
I agree.
KB's so light on his feet, bro. So swift on his feet, so smooth. Tolly, that's my oos. Strong as an ox. Just looking to dog somebody. If he punches you and gets his hands on you, bro, you're done. Like, it's over. You're cooked. And then boys, Tyler's been here this whole offseason as well. We've been working together. Been working his ass off.
I'm excited about this line.
So I'm proud of him. I feel like this was an offseason where he really, 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 really locked in. In the weight room and on the field. So I think both of those guys have the potential to be, love y'all boys, Stead, Ram, some of the best tackles in Saints history.
Wow. I ain't mad at it, bro.
Like, I I see multiple Pro Bowls, multiple All Pros for both of them.
Damn. Terron and
so, I mean,
Ramchick.
I couldn't ask for anybody else to hold up both sides of the line.
Yeah.
And they're training with the infamous, the dog, the man himself, Mr. Terron Armstead. So
for real,
I just know
Terron Armstead been big for us.
Listen,
man.
I'm on board. I'm on board with everything that you're saying, bro. They got a chance to make me and Ram forgotten. Or
not gonna be
second.
forgotten, boy.
As far as tandem goes, they are special, bro. Special. Yeah. They work their asses off. Gifted, strong, smart, tough. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see them boys play football again, man. It's gonna be electric in the O-line space. You know what I mean? Where a lot of fans won't necessarily see what's happening up front, the dominance up front. It won't look sexy all the time, but to me, it'll be poetry in motion, and I cannot wait to see it. I'm very excited on them two young guys. I know I said lastly, but I do have to ask you about the schedule.
Yeah.
Is there anything on your schedule that stands out?
I'm trying to think. I really don't know the schedule. I know we open up
the
Lions. I know we open up the Lions. Then we play Baltimore. Then we got the Raiders. And then we got Atlanta on Monday night. Homecoming. Or 10 days past homecoming or something like that. But after that, I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue what's on it.
You said 10 days past homecoming?
The dome coming.
Dome coming. I'm about to say, you've been out of college for a minute.
No,
no. Over.
No, the dome coming.
Okay.
20-year anniversary. Those are the four that I know. I mean, obviously, you go on the road first 2 weeks.
Tough. Detroit and Baltimore are gonna be tough. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that'll have his battle tested though.
Yep.
Then you come back home. You get two at home. You got Atlanta on. Was that Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football? Monday Night Football. I think that'll be an electric game. And then I know we go to Paris and play Pittsburgh October something.
For sure. October 25th.
October 25th. I'm saying I don't know. And then I know we close out the season with like 5 or 6 being divisional games.
Yeah, 4. 4 or 5.
So I mean, I feel like that's where we got to make our money at.
Yep.
I feel like that right there will be a big factor in what the season looks like.
Yes, indeed.
You said something noteworthy. Battle testing. Detroit, Baltimore, back to back to open the season. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I was saying the schedule is interesting, man.
Like, let's get straight to it. We've been through this training camp. It's been tough. Let's get straight to it. So you on the road against Detroit, who's trying to get back to the playoffs.
Yes.
You're on the road against Baltimore, who's trying to get back to the playoffs. I love it, bro. That's a great way to gauge your work from training camp. Are you guys ready?
That's a good way to look at it, Terron. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm with you all the way on that.
I'll be at that Atlanta game Monday night, ready to slap any Falcons fan I see. I'm just playing.
There you go.
But I'm talking my stuff. I'm talking my trash for sure. I'll be at that Falcons game, and I'll be in Paris. See you guys in Paris for sure. I will be there.
Let's go.
Yeah. Mickey, give me a seat on the plane, please.
Oh, you got it, buddy.
You want it, bro?
Boy, online.
I'll go fly commercial for you to have my seat, boy.
That plane is not lifting off if Eric McCoy is not on it. It is not lifting off. Hold the plane. Again, appreciate you, my brother, man. Thank you for joining the set. Got to have you on again once we get into the season. Always enjoy talking to you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my boy. Holla at you.
Who that?
All right. And then Terron said, who that? So big ups to Terron Armstead, man, and 2 capacities, because Terron Armstead does a wonderful job at helping these young offensive linemen that the Saints have, even not the young offensive linemen, working with our bookends and Kelvin Banks Jr. and Tyler Fuaga, and then working with the salad to get him better, working with some of the younger guys as well. He mentioned Will Sherman and others that he's working with in the offseason to help them elevate their games. And then these type of interviews give a player-to-player perspective from these players, right? We know McCoy saying this is the first time that he's felt healthy in a way where it was before the injury started stacking up on him. That was noteworthy. Perhaps that's why the Saints haven't yet fulfilled the backup center role. They feel like, with a veteran, they feel like McCoy is in the space where he might be able to play the entire season. Nonetheless, this is very good. So shout out to Terron Armstead for these interviews, man, because it's good to get this game right here from our players. It's a player-to-player perspective. They trust Terron Armstead, and they giving game about where they are in the season. You hear from all these different players, And it helps us gain more insight about where we are as a team. And I appreciate him and his work on both sides of the spear. All right. Shout out to that brother. All right, that's what we got for y'all tonight, man. I appreciate y'all for chiming in on this episode of the show. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed. Big Q representing the mighty Who Dat Nation. Shout out to FanDuel, the official sponsor of the show. Feel free to check out FanDuel for all your prop bets, man. Shout out to the Pelicans. They got a coach and Jamal Mosley. We covered that on PPR. If you're a Pelican faithful, and you want to listen and you don't know that we have a show covering all the Pelicans, check it out in the community section or go to the search box and put in Pelican Postgame Report, and you'll find us over there. Keep it real deal on the Pels as well. So with that being said, I'm on out here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll holler at you on the next one. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We are approaching 15,000 sub. I appreciate all the new subs. If you're not a sub up, man. And I'm going to get at you on the next one. Much love. Peace. And who that take?
Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that?
Whether you're catching up on Saints news at Jackson Square, checking Pelicans scores in the Garden District, or staying updated on LSU while grabbing coffee in the French Quarter, there's one place that keeps you connected to everything that matters in our city. From Bourbon Street to the Superdome, from Preservation Hall to the Riverfront, New Orleanians are staying in the know with thewhodatdaily.com. Your daily source for Saints, Pelicans, LSU, and all the sports, music, and culture that makes our city special. At work downtown, at a game in the Dome, or just relaxing by the Mississippi, wherever life takes you in the Big Easy, you can stay connected. Because when you're from New Orleans, you don't just live here. You stay in the NO. That's stay in the know. Visit thewhodatdaily.com and never miss what matters most to Who Dat Nation.
Welcome to the Pro Shop, where we create authentic NOLA-inspired clothing for men, women, and children. From Saints jerseys to Pelicans gear, everything's crafted right here in New Orleans. Whether you're shopping the Pro Shop, the Pel Shop, or the Pro Shop Kids, we've got your whole family covered with genuine merchandise that represents our city's spirit. Check for links in the description section below or in the chat.